counsel on data privacy? What do we need as a law office to counsel on data privacy? Is this a new practice? Is it related to technology? Is it related to IP? So that's one portion of the panel that we're going to address today, and we're doing that portion through QSL. Then we're going to get into the hot topics of what is moving in Latin America these days on the privacy issues. For that purpose, Rodrigo is going to speak to us about the new regulation in Brazil, which is a real hot topic because it's very recent first. Because of the 600 million people that live in Latin America, 200 million of them live in Brazil, and it's certainly going to impact the whole area. And we're going to try to explain how it relates to the new GDPR, which is a global hot topic, and how are companies and law firms supposed to get prepared to face breaches or security issues on data privacy.
A very simple answer to your question is yes. There are several new opportunities that you can see in the Latin America legal market if you consider data privacy. If you just say, for example, I'll use it if we were having the same conversation last year in Brazil about the same time, it was even hard to believe that we're going to have our law is actually going to pass. So with efforts such as the GDPR, and this subsequently meant that laws, for example, in countries as Brazil, legal developments started to move forward. In other countries such as Argentina, there are changes and developments. I'm not sure about, for example, your country.
If you're thinking about entering into the market as a law firm, we can even take one step further back and say, law firms as leaders in the industry, the law firm itself has to take steps to protect its own data. You have to be able to protect your own data because law firms are a treasure trove of data and information. And if you're not able to properly protect your own data, how are you going to go out and try to advise your client to protect their data?
That's a great point.
One of that is defined. Define that is applicable for the ones that are not compliant with the law. Here we have a fine that is up to 2% of the gross income. On the GDPR we talk about 4%. The deadline also for
4% of the global income of the companies.
Yeah, it's global. Yeah, and here is the same. And also both laws provides a duty of notifying data breach. We'll talk about data breach later on with Raymond.
So we have, in the United States there's various notification. So every state in the United States has its own law now in terms of what you're supposed to do when the data that's compromised is what we refer to as notice triggering. There are many breaches that happen. In fact, more breaches happen that you don't hear about because they don't require notification because the type of data that's been compromised, there's no need to notify.
It's already too complicated for most companies, even larger companies. We have worked on a recent case in which the company simply had no idea what was actually breached.
In Brazil at this moment is starting to hurry up. The time frame is very short. I see a global tendency of, the second point is that there is a global tendency of revising for the ones that already have had a provision on data protection, on law on data protection, protection. And so I think it's always interesting to check what is happening on your neighborhood. Like here in Latin America, how Argentina will address the revision of their law. IP is changing, not anymore just feelings. We are moving to many other areas of connection, and definitely data protection is a very hot topic.
Giselle.
I'll try to summarize my 3 takeaways as be as quick as possible. 1, the opportunities are out there. 2, it's possible to get adapted and get ready for the opportunity. So it's all open. I mean, not only the opportunities are out there, but you should be able to grab them. And the third one is that all the knowledge and all the knowledge and skills that you need to acquire to start working with data privacy, they are out there. Nothing is hidden. There's no hidden science around this. I mean, everybody should be capable of being able to adapt themselves and become, as well as IP lawyers, having also an expertise in data protection and privacy.
I would say that there's definitely a standard of care that's developed in terms of protecting data. So number one, you have to be able to advise your clients on preventative measures in protecting data. Number two, you have to be able to advise your clients in terms of what to do when the breach happens, conducting thorough investigations. And three, you yourself as a law firm have to be in a position that you can better protect your data, so you can show your clients that you're actually protecting your data. So those, I think, are three key points.